Okay guys, so I am going to show you how to do problem number 5 in section 17.4. So first things first, there's our problem. So we need to find the vertex first. Let's see how I've got that marked first over here. So we go over here for our vertex and it's x equals negative b minus 2a. So we're just going to plug in x equals, our b is 2 and our a is 1. So it's just going to be negative 2 over 2 because 2 times 1 is still 2. So x equals negative 1. Okay, so now we got to plug that back in to our equation. So negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 plus 4. Okay, so 1 is 1, negative 1 squared is 1. I guess it's going to be minus, because 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So minus 2 plus 4. So now we've got our y equals 4 minus 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So our vertex is going to be negative 1, 3. Okay, so now we have to find our y-intercept. So to do that, we're just going to plug 0 in to our equation. So 0 squared plus 2 times 0 plus 4. And that equals y. So this all goes away because it's 0. So 4 equals y. So our vertex, or our y-intercept is going to be 0, 4. Now to find our y-intercept, we're going to come over here and do our quadratic equation. So negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 4, all over 2, because our a is 1. So 2 times 1 is still 2. Pardon my lovely cough going on here, guys. Okay, so now we've got negative 2 plus or minus the square root of, wow, that was beautiful, 4 minus 16 over 2. Now this right here, I'm going to tell you guys a shortcut way to figure out if there's an x-intercept. Basically what you can do, and I don't know if we've gone over this or not, so I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself here, but basically what you can do to find out if there's a or an x-intercept or not, you can take this b squared minus 4ac, this is called a discriminant. So you can take that and figure out if that's going to give you an even number. So in this case, our discriminant is 4 minus 16, which equals negative 12. So since it is a negative number, it's going to give us no real answers because it has to go back under the square root. And a square root of any negative number is going to give us an imaginary number. So therefore, our x-intercept is a big fat nothing. Alright, so now we're going to go up here and go to our lovely little graph and click on our little vertical parabola and graph our parabola. So we've got our vertex, which I don't know if you guys can see this or not. So I'm going to start at the origin. Vertex is negative 1, 1, 2, 3. Oops. So there's our vertex. And then our y-intercept is 0, which if you start at the origin, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's our vertex, our parabola right there. Whee! Can you guys see that? So we've got our vertex right here of negative 1, 3, and then our y-intercept right here of 0, 4. And since there is no x-intercept, obviously it does not cross the x-axis. So, there you go. Hope this helped you guys, and I hope that the little tip with the discriminant helped out a little bit too. Use that and it'll save you a little bit of time rather than having to go through and do the whole quadratic equation. So, alrighty. Well, good luck everyone.